Hello, I'm MC Toon, the worst rapper in the world, and it seems that Nathan abandoned Austin. Oh, poor Nathan, Austin. Oh, and I've got with me the Irish historian.
Irish historian. That's old. That's an old name. I actually abandoned that channel. I was going to do a history channel, but much like Nathan, I abandoned it. I'm looking forward to this. This is like spur of the moment too. So it's
I did not do it. This is awesome. So Austin put a video on Facebook a little bit ago, and so in case you don't know, better give some background. Austin Whitsett, Nathan Thompson, and some other flat earthers have been touring on an RV for a couple days. I think Seth, was that Trevor Micheler was
Trevor Micheler's there, yeah.
And so Austin did this video today saying that their RV needs to get fixed. But I don't need to really do a whole lot of extra stuff. I just need to play it. And I'm sorry, Irish historian, you might not hear it. I didn't set up anything, so I don't have the audio routing. So you'll have to listen to the live stream. But here we go.
Yeah, I will do.
Here comes from Austin himself.
In a war. All right. Oh, hey guys. Long time no see. I'm not even gonna share it to a group. Who cares? So I'm gonna give you all a little update. Right now, we are at the shop getting the RV fixed, and supposedly it's gonna cost like $800 to get the RV fixed with the alternator and all this other stuff. So to replace the alternator and then the labor is like $800. So we're trying to figure that out, and we're getting them to work on it now. So if anyone wants to make sure that the RV keeps going across the United States and feels inclined to help, no better time than now, when we have to come up with $800 to keep the RV moving. And majority of the donations that were sent on behalf of the entire tour are, let's just say, MIA. And so if you donated money earlier, I hate to say it, but if you didn't donate it to me, then we aren't in possession of it.
Oh, well, where is that money, Austin?
Where is the money?
Oh dear. Austin, you didn't know that you were traveling the country with somebody who spends his entire life grifting off of other people? That's what he does.
That's literally his job. He's a full-time activist.
Replace activist with grifter.
He's like a baby Kent Hovind. He's just like a really bad unwashed version of Kent Hovind.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about it is though, right? I've been noticing this a lot actually lately since the downfall of Nathan Thompson. That obviously that comes in different periods.
When did that? You know what I mean? When did the downfall start?
The downfall started the moment they said it's a boy.
Maybe it was
we think it's a boy.
Know.
We're not sure. He might have an innie, but we're not sure. But the thing I've noticed is since he lost his channel and his research group, he has fallen from grace. I think a lot with a lot of them. And it seems like Micheler is not Micheler, the other one.
Austin.
His clone, Austin, is starting to take over for him. People take him much more seriously than Nathan. And having Austin turn on him is going to just end it for Nathan. He's going to be done.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, you're right. If you look at the pictures on Facebook of Austin, like Austin and Nathan, they like look the same.
They're clones. I'm telling you,
this scraggly, whatever.
Yeah, like at least mine is kempt.
Yeah,
I actually just ordered
go.
a beard brush, and I'm not going to end up looking like Nathan Thompson.
Yeah. I brush mine every day too.
Yeah, I can tell it's perfectly straight.
Thank you. So all right, let's see a little more of this. So I did watch this whole thing. It's 11 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole 11 minutes because it gets into other stuff that doesn't really matter. But this is the kind of crying. So yeah. So begging for money because all the money that was sent to them is now gone. So, all right. Well,
at all. And so, it's, you know, if you want to help with the tour expenses, you have to send it to me. Frankly, you have to. So now you get it. It is what it is. So there you go. If you feel inclined to try to help the RV, keep it pushing. It's literally right over there. I'll show you in a second. Then
so now he likes to accuse other people of being gamma males or beta males, right? The gamma is like the next letter. But what is he doing right now? Asking for money. Is that a alpha male thing to do, Austin?
That's a zeta male thing to do. I mean, and they don't understand what beta males actually are, which is funny. But
Z is not the last alphabet letter.
Oh, is it not?
No,
I just made that up.
Yeah,
that was an assumption on my part.
Yeah, it's.
What's the last one?
Omega.
Oh yeah, alpha and omega. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
he's an omega male. That makes sense. I just made up zeta. I thought that sounds about right. Let's go with that one.
What's the last letter of the English alphabet?
Z or Z? I'm not. I knew I was going to be trapped there. Like that. Remember that video game that was on old computers? It was like just the letter Z, and you control little soldiers. No. Was that Z or Z? Oh, that was awesome. It's from like the late 90s. But speak of the devil, he is in the chat. Be the Change is Nathan Thompson's channel.
Oh,
yes.
Is
he a clone of Nathan, or is Nathan a clone of him? I think he's a clone of Nathan. To be fair, he is the original grifter. But Nathan, while you're here, where is the money? What happened to the money?
An excellent question.
I mean, $800 is a lot of craft beer. A lot.
Yeah. Now, is the craft beer mead so that it's not vegan technically?
Yes, that was the other thing. Yes. We caught him out live on the air eating honey, and we're like, "Hey, that's not vegan. What the fuck?"
Vegan. I mean, I don't care if you go. Yeah, go ahead and eat honey. I had honey in this tea earlier today, so awesome.
I just had a massive steak about a minute ago, so I'm like, yeah, I don't care if he's vegan or not, but it's just kind of funny.
Hey, we've got Seth Micheler is connecting. So people do not time out Be the Change in the chat. I'm happy to hear whatever he has to say, but I don't want to make him a moderator. So do not time him out. Okay. He hasn't answered, so I don't know. All right. Yeah. Is Seth?
Speaking of clones, while we're on the subject, speaking of clones. Daniel Pratt's clone has just turned up in the chat.
Oh, I did see PhD Tony.
He said, "What money? The money was donated to me?" ? Well, I'm using it for the tour. See my recent vids; they're good. I have not seen them. And no, they're just really boring these days. Also, the money was donated to you, not the tour.
I see. Okay, so are you not on the tour anymore? Is that the deal? I guess, Nathan. Seth, how are you doing, Seth?
I'm doing good. I'm on break at work, so I don't know how long I'll have. I got a radio on me, so if I get a call from that, I'll have to go on short notice. So
all right.
That's the NASA life for you.
I am. So for anyone who doesn't know, I am Trevor Micheler's cousin, who is one of the people who was on. He was on the tour with them for a while. I don't know if he was still with them when all this happened. But I know he went on, he went with them for a while. So I messaged him a little bit ago trying to get his take on all this because he just absolutely worships Nathan.
Oh yeah.
And I could get past the flat earth stuff if we could just get him away from Nathan, because that is what is causing a lot of drama in our family. But hopefully this maybe will be something to wake him up a little bit.
Yeah.
See
anything. Thanks for making another video about me. Appreciate the free publicity. Yeah, that's not what this is. Nathan, this is you stealing money from people is what this is. So
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be getting any people saying, "Oh, we love you, Nathan."
I love this guy.
Yeah,
It's like, come on, man. Like they say there's no such thing as bad publicity. I think stealing people's money and leaving your body high and dry with an $800 bill is pretty bad publicity, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You would think he's kind of biting the hand that feeds him here. Like he's kind of ensuring that he's not going to get any more money where that came from.
That's true. I mean, I do you think, Nathan, do you think that the people that donated to you expected expected that it would go to only you and not to the tour, right? I'm guessing that the people that donated thought this is going to
the tour.
The tour, yeah. I mean,
especially because in the couple of videos that I did see, pretty much asking to donate money for the tour.
Yeah.
So it's
Did
like
he specifically say that for all the money, the tour donations to go to his PayPal, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Imagine abandoning your mate with an $800 fine, taking all the money and splitting.
Yeah.
That's so messed up, man. I mean, like, it's one thing to do it to Globy Shill priest or whatever he calls us, but to do it to your own clone, made from your own DNA.
Now, I think this is yet another sign of something pathological with Nathan, because I know it's similar with pathological liars. There's a certain imbalance of gray matter and white matter in the brain that allows them to hold on to pieces of conflicting information at the expense of comprehending the consequences of their actions with their interpersonal relationships in their life. So it's like he doesn't fully understand how bad this is going to be with his relationships in the long run.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't seem to be able to see the long-term effects of what he does.
Is that a common thing with scammers? All right, they need to get the money for today, right? And screw tomorrow. I gotta have something today.
Yeah, we deal with the consequences another time. You saw it with Kent Hovind, same thing. You know what I mean? Except you're talking a lot of money there, not $800 from a few flat earthers or whatever. But
yeah,
it's kind of sad,
Speaking
man.
of, Speaking of Dr. Inmate 06542-017, I think.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Are you still planning on doing that? You mentioned doing a compilation a while back.
Yes, definitely.
Now my computer, I'm just getting it set back up. My PC has been down for a little bit. I have my bit filmed. I just need to go through all the editing process once I get my computer back up and running.
Sounds great, man.
But yeah,
that's going to be fun. I haven't had a swing at Kent Hovind in a while, actually. A dog is a dog. Oh my God, man. And that's I'm coming to America hopefully this year. The plan is to go over to Michigan, I think, is where Fohammer is.
Fohammer, yeah.
And we're actually going to do a road trip. Part of it's going to be for my current channel, and my other channel you can check out, Lost Irishman, is going to be I'm going to try travel as much of the world as I can, getting into weird situations and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're going to travel down the East Coast, and we might take a spin over to Kent Hovind's place there, and maybe go in there undercover, dressed as a Catholic priest or something.
What is it, like
Dinosaur Adventure Land with me, Dr. Kent Hovind.
Now there's also, I believe is it in Kentucky, you have Ken Ham's Ark.
Yeah. Oh shit. I have a dream to go there and just like go up onto the side of it with a paddle. I don't know why. I just think that would be hilarious. But yeah. So
Maybe
are
you
we
can
getting,
erect a sail.
yeah. Oh man, that'd be amazing. Or like bring on some animals that have like that didn't really exist back then.
Kangaroos.
You know what I mean? Kangaroos.
Yeah, you're
so,
in Australia, so yeah, you could just pick up a couple in your backpack.
Basically everything. Damn right. I've got some kangaroo hides to bring home. Actually, I could bring my kangaroo hide with me and be like, "Hey, was there any of these on the Ark by any chance?" Because
ask them how the hell sloths made it from.
Well, it was a long time. They had to plan their walk.
Because we have fossil evidence that sloths came from South America. So if all the fossils came from the flood, then that means the sloths were already in South America when that happened. So now, so they made it all the way to the Middle East, to the Ark, and then when the Ark landed, they made it all the way back to South America without leaving any other evidence behind.
That's amazing.
And just 2 of them as well, which is awesome.
I don't remember
seven. Come on, they're not dirty. They're 7 of them, not 2.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
What about those? Is it on the Galapagos Islands? They have those iguanas that live in the ocean. They spit like salt water out of their nose. They didn't know about those back then either. So how do they just explode into existence?
I don't know.
You know, it's Anyway, but so is Nathan going to join us or what?
I sent him a link.
Come on, Nathan. We want to hear your side of the story here.
The Flat Earth Flyers at whatever.
Flat Earth Flyers at sendmemoney.com.
There it is. That's the one. So yeah, nothing. All right. Well, we could listen to more of Austin's story here.
Yeah, why not? So, he goes into it a bit deeper actually as the video progresses.
So we'll do this. Seth, you won't hear it. Sorry, I didn't set up the audio. This was on the fly. So here we go. Let's see. I gotta get the. There it comes.
Yeah, what's it? Proton Mail, PayPal with $, what's it gets to the Cash App. So now we got that covered. What's up, everybody? Blaze, legend. Chris, legend. Mr. Anderson, what a legend.
A legend? Is everybody a legend, it seems?
Joseph, Sue, Ethan, what up? So, still waiting to hear from the Grabblers back at YouTube. So, don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, what? Sorry, so what's the story? Austin's channel got hit?
Nuked? So what happened was I think it was Nathan's channel got hit first, and I got blamed for that by some people. I had nothing to do with that, by the way. But yeah, so his channel got nuked, and now he's sharing it with some guy that gets drunk and walks around rubbing his face in shopping centers and stuff.
That one.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
I don't know why that guy. I don't know who that guy is. Anyway, so yeah, I think there's something about moving subscribers over to different channels, and I'm going through the same shit right now with Daniel Pratt. He made a video about me. I don't know if you guys saw that one where he told me to. I don't want to say the word on the stream because it'll. I
don't want that.
To basically self-permanently nap myself, if that's the best way I can put it, without getting in trouble.
He said to find a cliff and prove gravity.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, yeah.
So yeah, he told me to self-permanently nap myself, and I made a video responding to that, as you do. And my video got deleted, and I appealed it, and just found out that the appeal was dismissed. And his video is still up. His original video of him telling me to permanently self-nap myself is still on YouTube, and a follow-up video where he tells us to prove gravity by jumping off a cliff. So yeah.
So recap. We're getting more people popping in here. Just to recap, it seems that on the clown tour, Nathan Thompson got somewhere in the neighborhood of $800 that Austin thought was for the tour and headed out with it. And now Austin is begging for money, waiting for the RV to get fixed. So Yeah, I think that's anyway. So
Who was
Austin's
still with them?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know who's with, but yeah. So that's the recap. We were talking about whether or not Austin's channel got struck or deleted or something. And I'm back. Yes, I did forget to turn on the fan. My computer overheats, so there it is. I think my Zoom, let's see. That might have gone away. Yeah, I need to rejoin. Let me transition here. So sorry, everybody. I did forget to. Yep. Join back. So
this one, and then we'll go
there
back.
it is.
Oh,
Hey,
we're here.
I'm back. My computer,
house.
it got hot. I forgot to turn on the fan. So that happens.
That'll happen.
It gets toasty. It gets very toasty. So yeah, I don't need to see myself. Turn off self view. So all right. That did we get the overview? I think enough. So
I think so. Yeah.
yes. All right. I was gonna go back to playing more of Austin begging for money. So let me find the correct. There it is. One inset. There it is.
That, but whatever. They're not gonna stop us. It's not a globe. No, it's not. I just flat smacked someone. It was hilarious. They were so chill
Yeah. Oh, it's not the guy that always claims that he doesn't make claims.
about it. What about when they went to the moon and saw the Earth? They filmed that in the studio, bro.
And claims without evidence is his specialty. Who was in the studio? Where was the studio? Who did it? Who told you this? Or was it just a religious belief that you have that they filmed it in a studio because you have no evidence for it? That's what it is.
Oh, apparently,
Austin.
What's it called? What's that band? Red Hot Chili Peppers said it, so it must be true.
Yeah, if they said it, it absolutely.
Space City and Final Frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So it has to be true because it was in a song one time.
Absolutely.
Because the Illuminati has to,
asked if he had ever heard Red Hot Chili
Peppers for us, you know.
Yeah, always. That's how they roll
on Frontier, but it's made in a hot.
Because they have to keep this massive conspiracy under wraps, and yet they have to blow their cover as much as they can.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I mean, they do.
They, please.
They. Not us.
At least just don't let people know that you've been to the NASA moon base. It's a secret. Oops.
I've only been there one. Oh wait. Yeah, sorry, never mind.
No, I mean, yeah. It's Did you see the breakdance competition between Simon Dan and Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No.
Poor. I mean, Neil got destroyed. Poor guy. I felt bad.
I like when I was there, I saw Neil. I was like, "Sup, Neil?" And he was like, "Oh, not you again. Stop emailing me." So then I didn't bother going into the space bar.
Yeah. People. I froze again. So yeah, I checking this. I will rejoin. But yeah, I have the fans on. But
All right, we're back.
that we're back again.
You just got to pour some ice water over your computer.
I know. So I did a live stream earlier, and it went fine, and now I think it just got toasty. So I have a little thing there that blocks a little bit of the airflow, so I think I have a little better control now. So well, I don't see Nathan coming in. I don't know.
Nah, he likes to lurk.
No.
He loves listening to people talk about him.
Now,
But to be fair, he did come in when I was with Reckless Ben. He did come in, and in fairness, he stayed for ages, and he said his part of the story, and it was very reasonable. I mean, for the most part, in fairness, he got a chance to set down his side, and that was good. So I'd like to hear his part of the story.
Yeah,
because I don't want to wrong the guy either. You know what I mean? Where,
The problem is YouTube used to have a thing where we could click on to go directly to their channel. For some reason, they took that away. So you can't really tell if somebody is somebody that they claim to be. So
that's a good point, actually. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So, oh, there we go. The temperature is coming down, mostly.
But yeah, Be the Change. If it is the real Be the Change, what is the name that I gave you for Fight the Flat Earth?
Is this Pillow Talk?
A fake name.
Pillow Talk?
Yes, it certainly is. That was a good weekend. That RV is really nice on the inside, just so you guys all know. Stinks though.
Late in the game is giving me advice on negative or positive pressure in my case. It's a Mac Mini, so it's a Core i7 quad CPU. So it's like a not quite a server CPU, an i9 would be, but yeah.
Those are definitely all words.
It's
I've got to look at the Mac store and see which one I want to buy. I want to get the 27-inch iMac from when we're going back to Ireland in August, so I'm not going to get it till I go home. And I want to get. I'm going to build a log cabin in the backyard. So we're going home to look after my partner's parents. Her dad's very sick, so that's why we're moving back to Ireland. And I'm going to build myself a log cabin out the back so that I can just have somewhere to go, do my own thing and make my videos and stuff like that. So yeah, might get an iMac, but I need something with a bit more juice, like a bit more power to get stuff going. But the new 27-inch iMac looks really nice.
Yeah, the new M1 processors are incredible.
It's got a 5K Retina display.
I'm talking CPU. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I just like it to be pretty as well. So yeah, 10 core Intel Core i9 processor. I think that'll get rid of a lot of my streaming problems, right?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. It's $3,000, but it'll be worth it.
So, well, let's see. If I can get to a little more of Austin here. So you guys won't hear. So once I start playing, you have to.
Have to switch over to the live stream. Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, hold on. I got the wrong one there. Get the right one here. That's not the right one. All right, here we go.
Hollywood basement. Maybe not much time, and we moon, I hope, XRP. Yeah, as soon as they get some type of regulatory clarity, like if the SEC lawsuit gets settled, and they come out and say that it's not a security but rather a currency, it'll go.
Oh, he's talking about Bitcoin.
Indeed. My God, what's up, man? What's up, Don? Chilling. We're at the shop trying to get the RV fixed. It's like freaking just under a stack to get it fixed.
A stack. That's 1,000.
And I don't have it. I don't want to get into too much details. I'm just trying to take the high road. With
Oh, come on,
things.
Austin.
What
Get
up,
into the
Brohan? What
detail.
up, Josh? Mr. Anderson is a legend. Go sub to Mr. Anderson on YouTube.
Don't bother.
So yeah, there you go. You get it. If you want to meet up on, yeah, just a sec. I'm live. If you want to meet up on with the RV on the tour, then you need to contact me. So strictly me. So you can send it to my personal messages on Facebook, my DMs on Instagram, my email at witsit@protonmail, at witsitgetsit@gmail. I will check those 4 things. You can also DM me on Discord. I'll check that also. Witsit gets it. So if you want to be on
Strictly me, I love that
our
part.
list of people we meet up with the RV on the Clown World Tour, email me or PM me or DM me. Of course, we've already come down through Florida. We come back up. We're in Panama City Beach, heading west right now. So keep that in mind if you're gonna hit me up. You know, if you're gonna hit me up about being in Miami, obviously we've already passed there. Definitely not in Michigan anytime
Sorry,
soon.
King
No,
Crew.
but we will go all the way, come up and come back ideally. Swing through Craig, Colorado, homie. All right, cool. He just messaged me. Everyone messaged me. If you say a whole bunch of
don't
cities
bother.
right now,
Nah.
I'm not gonna know what city.
It is
it
indeed
is
a
in 4
tour
months,
of clowns.
or 2 months, or a month. So
It sure is.
just email me or message me with your info, and then if you're cool, I'll just give you my number. We'll just talk like that. So if you've already
I
hit
don't want your number.
Nathan earlier to be on the tour, send me a message anyway. Send me a message on Facebook, send me a message on Instagram, and send me a message in email. One way or the other. Reach out to me. You know, so basically just reiterate what information you may have already passed on to him. So like your name, your
Yeah, so you need to pass on the information that you sent to Nathan already and send it to Austin, because Nathan apparently took the money and ran.
That's hilarious.
It's what he does. All right, I got a couple of super chats came in. Digital Demonic Davro says, so not an alpha, he is now a gamma. That's right, he's begging for money. Guess that's, makes him that. We've got Merrick Zayant says, good morning. Well, good morning back to you, Merrick. Tiny Captain, here you go, Tune. Do with it what you want. Thank you very much. I will not be buying craft beer with non-vegan honey mead in it.
Well, so okay, to be fair about the whole honey thing, honey is kind of controversial in the vegan community. A lot of them are okay with it because beekeeping is good for the environment and it doesn't really harm the bees. Like my wife used to be vegan, but so yeah, she's told me all about this, and it's a lot of it has more to do with their reasons for it. Now, I'm pretty sure I've seen other things. Like I know sometimes Nathan has dairy too.
Yeah, he's shown pictures of some things, and dairy's on the ingredients list, and he didn't bother to check.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're wondering, who is this person covered in darkness?
Yeah.
My name is Irish Demon.
That's not you.
Shrouded in darkness. Yeah, sorry. I'm just in my car. I'm on break at work right now. I work nights. But yeah, I'm Seth. Skeptic Dank is my YouTube. I barely passed 100 subs recently, so
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
There you go.
I've made a couple shorts recently. I've been dragging my ass on another Kent Hovind video. But
I think the entirety of all of the videos made on YouTube already could be all Kent Hovind debunks.
Yes.
So that's all right. That's who's in the darkness there. The light. Very good. All right. Digital Demonic Davro says, for 5 Australians, says, this is for the tour, Irish, but it goes to Tune.
That's
Thank
all
you
right.
very much.
He can buy me a beer with it when we get down his way.
I'll get you a craft beer.
Craft beer on the moon costs a lot more than $5, just to let you know.
Yes, I know the space bar on the moon is just
fucking bullshit.
Outrageous
but because
price.
gravity's so low, it takes a lot longer for it to go down, so it lasts longer that way.
That is a good thing, yeah.
And you feel lighter already, so you feel drunker. Yeah.
The nice thing though is if you fall down because you're too drunk, you don't get hurt as bad.
It goes slowly. You just poof off the ground. It's not a big deal.
Also, the carbonation stays inside the liquid more too, because the bubbles don't want to float to the top as much.
Correct. Yep. Absolutely right.
That would be weird. It would go up slower.
If it was in zero gravity, I wouldn't. Okay, is there any videos of carbonated drinks in zero gravity? Because that would be really weird. Because the bubbles would just
they'd probably form in the middle,
bigger and bigger.
Yeah, they'd form in the middle, wouldn't they?
I don't know. That's crazy.
I've seen an awesome video of fish in microgravity. That's quite fascinating.
All right, Angel Gamer for $2 says, get an ice pack for your mini Mac. Thank you, Angel Gamer. One of my newer.
Looks like I just got a new sub.
Yeah, from Angel
Gemini
Gamer.
Luna?
Angel Gamer is a one of my newest channel members. Thank you very much. You made it into the end credits already. I edited that just for you. I know Angel Gamer. Fullhammer335 says, here's the start for an AIO cooler. I actually have some copper heat sinks sitting on top of the Mac, but sometimes it's not enough. And then the Elmigs says, tune update NASA 6G drivers should be okay. Oh, I need to get the NASA 6G drivers. I forgot.
You're still on 6G.
I'm still on the 5G driver. Oh, you have the 7G drivers?
7G? No, because all of us that are, on the regular moon missions, it's 12G.
Oh.
Yeah, 12G. It's pretty good. The only thing is now my teeth are completely translucent.
Oh,
as a result.
That's nice.
I don't know why. It's just
I'll have Bill Nye. He does all my tech support. He'll come by.
Yeah, that's everybody thinks he's the famous one, but he's just our tech bitch. It's hilarious. I actually have an answer directly from NASA.gov concerning carbonated beverages in space. If you guys want to hear, it's quite short.
Yes.
So it says this is directly from NASA. It says astronauts must give up many of the comforts of home when they embark on space travel. Privacy, the comfort of a familiar bed, home-cooked meals, and even carbonated beverages are left behind on Earth. Excuse me. The bubbles of carbon dioxide in carbonated beverages aren't buoyant in a weightless environment, so they remain randomly distributed throughout the fluid even after swallowing. This means the carbonated beverages, including soft drinks and beer, may become a foamy mess during space travel. Vicky Clorisis, the subsystem manager for Shuttle and ISS Food Systems at Johnson Space Center and program manager for NASA, says carbonated drinks currently don't make the trip because the carbonation and the soda will not separate in microgravity. Some experiments have been done with special microgravity dispensers for soda, but it has not been perfected yet. Even if a microgravity dispenser is perfected, there is no guarantee that carbonated beverages will be used in space. In space, with the absence of gravity, the carbon dioxide bubbles in carbonated beverages go through an astronaut's digestive system rather than being belched out as on Earth. So in other words, they will fart out space bubbles. So imagine like a fart in a spacesuit. That is... Oof.
You ever seen the movie Rocket Man? Not the new one about Elton John, but there was one from like the 90s where they I can't remember the name of the actor, but they do a Mars mission, and there's a part where one of them gets I think he gets like a hole in his, or one of them runs out of oxygen in his spacesuit, and they have to share oxygen with a tube between them, and the main character starts farting, and they start going through the tube into the other astronaut's suit.
That's so brutal.
That would be terrible. So, all right. Well, I don't know. The rest of the video is not really that. He just
It's
gets
not that exciting.
Yeah, he gets into it just his regular.
He does bring up the whole thing about word salad, about, you know, the way we always mock him for using word salad, and he's like, saying what I mean isn't word salad. It's like, you can say what you mean without trying to sound like PhD Tony.
That's the thing. He's intentionally trying to make himself sound smart, but he doesn't understand how buoyancy works. He's not smart.
Exactly.
He's not smart. Austin, not understanding how buoyancy works means you're not smart. It doesn't mean you debunk gravity. It means you don't understand it well enough to even have an opinion. There you go.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that's it. I did not get any any response back from the Nathan.
That's a shame.
So maybe he'll come on some other time and tell his side of the story.
Well, I'll open the floor to him. I'll do a live stream later. It won't be in the next few hours. It'll be in about 7 hours time, maybe something like that. 6 or 7 hours time after I go and pick up Mrs. Demon from work. And the floor is open. He's been on my show before. He's welcome to come on that show if he wants to have his say. He's more than welcome, but I doubt he will, because he's a beta male. That's the other thing. These people do not know what beta males are, and that bugs me, because it's like they call you a beta male. It's like, that's actually not a bad thing. Like, the alpha male is the main male. The beta males are the other main males that surround themselves around the alpha, and then the omega males are the pussies, I guess.
Somebody said there that Encito said that Nathan is streaming right now. Wow. Well, maybe
I'll make sure NASA shuts that down immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, is he doing that thing where he streams what we're streaming? He does that sometimes. At least he used to do that. I don't know if he still does that. I don't see him streaming on YouTube. Is he streaming on Facebook, maybe?
I think was he still blocked on Facebook?
I have not been on Facebook a lot. The only thing I ever see from Facebook is the messages from you guys. Everybody else is blocked, because I just get so many bullshit messages on Facebook all day from flat earthers and stuff. So I ignore most of it. Oh
dear.
But yeah, I don't see him streaming.
Are there spaces in his name?
Be the change? No, it's all one.
There
one
it
word.
is. There it is.
Oh, I think he blocked me on Facebook, so I can't look him up anyway.
Yeah, he's. I don't know about Be the Change, but I know Thompson has me blocked on. Like, Thompson knows who I am, and he's had me blocked on pretty much everything for like.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, I don't see him streaming. So Encito, I don't know what.
Oh, he said it was a joke.
Oh, dang it! I don't know about you guys, but my ability to identify jokes and sarcasm has been destroyed by flat earthers, because the dumb stuff that they say, like, anybody else saying it would be sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
They're serious about it.
Poe's law.
Exactly right. It's like, I mean, the other thing as well is they have no sense of humor. So like, I found this with what's that guy, that Scottish guy that lives in a shed?
Dell.
Yeah. Like, he left this big stream of comments on my chat that I had with Jesse 10-2, and he was like, I sense a lot of insecurity in this and I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? And he's like, and I kept joking with him, like, clearly baiting him. That's what I do. And he couldn't tell. And then he said that he was baiting me. And I'm like, what? Are you fucking stupid? But anyway.
No, yeah. he when he's commented on my stuff, I'm like, can you, Google Translate didn't work. Can you tell me what that means in English? And
exactly.
He hates that.
I just call him a Rangers fan, because like Rangers versus Celtic in Glasgow is like fucking.
Are you talking about was it expat?
Oh no, that's a different guy. That's a Welsh guy.
Okay.
The whole Rangers and Celtic thing in Scotland is like, U.S. Marine Corps versus ISIS. That's
are
the kind of
Rangers-
level of hatred.
Rangers
there.
and Celtic are these sports ball teams?
Yeah, sports ball. They're professional sports ball teams. People who support Celtic are Fenians like me, Irish people, Irish heritage, and usually come from Catholic backgrounds.
What flavor of sports ball?
It's that one with, it's the like original football where you actually use your feet.
That one. Okay.
Yeah, and
because the Celtics is a basketball sports ball team in the United States here.
Yeah,
and the Rangers, I believe, are a baseball flavor sports ball team. And I'm like, I don't know how they could be playing the same game against each other.
That's Scotland for you. Rangers and Celtic, they have this sports ball rivalry, but it's actually sectarian rivalry. It's all religious and
Catholics
Protestant, Catholic. Exactly. And
it goes back to where
Huns,
they would
Huns and
put their
Takes.
rival lords' head on a pike and parade it around the field.
Pretty much.
Is that the song "Zombie" about that too?
It's about that whole sectarian thing.
The sports ball teams. Okay.
Huns and Tags. I'm a Tag.
The Troubles is just a big sports ball tournament that they hold once in a while.
Exactly. The most vicious sports ball game is where they play car bombs. That's not fun.
All right. We better this got off the rails here already. So, all right. The wandering musician, he likes you. He says Irish Demon is amazing. Miss everyone's videos. So,
well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
All right, Mr. Irish, what do you got coming up?
So I'm going to probably do a video about this whole situation, and I'll give people an opportunity to respond. Because if they want to, I doubt he will though, because he's a pussy. But other than that, I just kind of do random videos as they come up. I try to put them out roughly the same time every night, which is about 10:30 Western Australian time. I have started my vlog channel, which is Lost Irishman. There's not going to be a whole lot on there because of COVID and stuff. So that'll start to pick up once I get to the States. And we're going to be doing a conference, a Globe Shield conference in Texas. And we're doing a Globe Shield conference in England as well, which is England is a country just off the coast of Ireland. So we're going to be doing a Globe Shield conference there in the Sarcastic Barman's pub. And we'll keep everybody updated as to when that's coming up. But and the only other thing is I'm about to hit 5,000 subscribers. So once I get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be getting a tattoo live on the air for charity. And the viewers already picked what tattoo it's going to be. And it's going to be the all-seeing eye, the Illuminati symbol. So I need to sort out my tattoo artist to get that up and running. And that's about it, really.
Where are you going to get it?
In a tattoo parlor.
On your body.
Yeah, definitely it is going to be on my body.
Definitely on the body, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
you mean where on my body?
It's a very common
forehead.
Middle of your forehead.
Absolutely. I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking maybe on my forearm or maybe on my shoulder or else on the back of my leg or butthole.
Get the pyramid over your taint, so then your butthole is just the eye on top.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No. All right.
Talk about derailing.
I totally wanted to avoid. All right. Whatever. All right. Skeptic Dank, what do you got coming?
All right. Well, like I said, I've just a week or two ago passed up 100 subs. My computer's been down for a bit. The last few things I've just done from my phone, but I should have that up and running soon. And I've got Kent Hovind video I've been dragging my ass on for months now. I'm hoping to get that up as soon as I can. If I can, I work a lot. I'm kind of burnt out. I don't get a whole lot of days off, but I try to do what I can. I also made a TikTok recently, and that's where a lot of the shorts in my channel are also on my TikTok.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
And but yeah, I try to do contribute to other creators compilations too. Like I submitted the NASA chat bot.
I know, I forgot.
That somehow got overlooked.
I completely forgot. It wasn't just you though. It was a few other people. Be the Change says, "Are you guys still going on about me?" You were here the whole time. I checked. So yeah. So actually, no, we weren't talking about you for like ages. But you know, if you want to be an Omega male and not come in and defend yourself, that's fine.
Yeah.
Nathan, JL Warren said, "Look at me."
I sent you the
MC
Zoom link,
Cloud.
Nathan.
He doesn't know how to use that shit. JL Warren says, "I'm here chasing your clout." Do you remember that whole clout chasing debacle?
Oh yeah, with the guy that challenged everybody to debate, but then ran so hard from that challenge.
I'm gonna hit him up again because I've got more subs than him now. He said he wouldn't debate me because I didn't have enough subs, and I said, okay, I'll get the subs and I'll come back to you. So I'm gonna do it. That's the guy that keeps calling it pseudoscience. He called me an idiot, and in the next sentence, he literally said the word pseudoscience.
Oh,
yeah. So
that's
yeah,
lovely.
The fallacious fallacies guy.
And we got coming up on the equinox here. I know Huge Ars is looking for contributors to we all measure the angle of the sunrise from our locations.
Oh, that's cool.
I did one with I think he did one 6 months ago. It was either equinox or solstice, but he's doing one on, I believe it's 21st. He wants to get people to just go out, and you just need to have like a compass or something where you can show where the sunrise is from your location.
Yeah. Well,
the only problem there is they'll just say it's just lights in the sky, bro.
Yeah. For some reason, that gets different.
You can't tell the shape of the ground by looking at the sky.
Exactly.
Well, if you can understand geometry, you can. But we do have. Looks like Nathan and Austin have shown up.
Ooh.
Dream team.
It's a couples thing. I don't know. I'm not hearing anything from them yet. I only sent it to Nathan, but Nathan and Austin showed up.
Hey, Austin, if you're being held against your will, blink twice.
Oh, dude.
Oh, shit.
What, Nathan, where are you? What's going on? I mean, I sent the link. And nothing. I mean, your microphone is according to Zoom, your microphone is working.
How you doing, gentlemen?
Oh, there it is.
Hey, there he is.
We heard you.
Well, I asked how you were doing, gentlemen. So if you heard me, then that would necessitate a response. Like, I don't know, I'm doing well. How are you? We can carry on the conversation. I know you guys are all shell-shocked. I'm actually on your channel.
In American parlance, in American parlance, when you say how you doing, it's often not actually a question. But I'm doing well, thank you very much.
So you ask people how they're doing for no reason at all?
I generally don't, but people do. It's weird,
of English, but
wow.
Yeah. Okay, so now we all know how English.
All right, so
you guys are saying that when I ask people how are they doing, and I actually am like considerate of how they're doing, I'm doing it wrong. I need to just ask them how they're doing, and then not care at all.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Did you
apparently
guys send me a Zoom link to just interrupt me every time I talk? Because I could have sworn I waited.
What were you saying? Sorry, what was that? Sorry, what was that?
I waited like a minute to talk.
I'm not sure what you're saying. Sorry, what?
I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night, all right?
You too.
He invited you on to
All right, okay, I'll shut up. I'll be quiet.
To present your case, to defend your side of against stealing money from people. But no. There's
he gone.
I don't know. There's a delay between when they drop off and when it shows that they've dropped off sometimes. Wait.
So
It looks like he's still on. I don't know. Are you still there?
Okay, I will shut up 100%. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings, Nathan. I'll be quiet.
You didn't hurt my feelings. You're just a terrible host and a disrespectful
I'm not the host.
There you go, interrupting me again. I know you can't wait to talk.
Moderator.
I'm a bitch.
Moderator.
Quack.
Okay, I'll shut up.
He left.
Fucked off. How did I break him twice? What the fuck? He calls me a gamma and then he runs off like a bitch. I'm sorry, folks. All right. I know you all wanted to hear his story. I'm sorry.
We know what his story's gonna be. He's gonna say they donated it to me, not to the tour. That's all he's gonna say.
Whose PayPal did they send it to? Stop interrupting me, moderator. Look, guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If he does, all right, I'll be honest with you. If he comes back on, which he won't because he's in beta. If he comes back on, I'll be quiet. I promise. I'm sorry. I just couldn't resist. But yeah, Nathan, I'm sorry. I'll be the bigger man. I thought they stopped making tab.
They did.
So are you on short supply or?
Don't tell anybody. It's just water.
Oh my God, drinking water out of a can, that is bottom of the barrel shit there.
I do it once a week when I have a flat earth debate.
Oh, that's fair enough.
They don't know what to do. I mean, they're like, he has open tabs.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making him run away like a lady. Not a lady, actually. That's not even.
I don't think a lady would
be like, "Fuck you." If my missus would be like, "Fuck you, sit down and shut up." But no, he's literally, he's bitch made. I'm sorry. Look, Nathan, if you want to come back, I'll be a good boy. I'll be quiet. I won't trigger you so much. You can have a craft beer, come back, and I'll shut my mouth.
Oh, here he is. All right. You know what I'm going to do?
I will shut up now. I'm going to mute myself.
Mute away. All right.
But it doesn't mean anything, then fine.
All right. What was that? I don't know. Was that? Oh, he's muted now. He muted himself. He was on video for a second there. Even. So, I don't know. But I heard somebody talking. Yeah.
Hey, my friend, I'm with Jason Lindgren. He's on Crow 777. He just had a question for you guys. Would you hear him out?
Okay.
Crow 777. Are you familiar with that channel?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, they got like 185,000 subscribers. Go check them out. But here's Jason real quick.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey,
Not much.
Hey, this is totally not an attack or trying to be rude. I literally just asked Nathan this question. And he asked me to ask you. Because I actually have a problem with it with a troll as well, and not to be rude, but if truth is important, right? Why would anyone, and this isn't even just at you guys, but anybody, I just don't understand this. Why would anybody spend hours and hours and hours, day after day, attacking a person who is trying to defend a position? In this case, Nathan's into the flat Earth community. So what? If he's wrong, and you're right, you're right. It changes nothing in the entire universe. Like if you're into getting truth out there, all I highly recommend is talk about something important that can help people, like social engineering and Edward Bernays or something like that, like something really important. That's all I wanted to say, guys.
But Nathan,
I don't know you.
Nathan talks about flat Earth all the time. Ask him that.
But to me, it's because
in his position, from his point of view, and I just met him, so I don't know him either. So from his position, flat Earth is important. He feels that we're being lied to about the shape of our world. Now, from not just a cosmological point of view, but a psychological and spiritual point of view, that's significant because it could definitely make someone rethink their position on what God and creation and everything is. And I totally get that. That definitely makes somebody steer away from a purely scientific point of view to more towards some sort of spiritual or religious concept. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Well, the reason we go after Nathan so much, it's way more than just that he's a proponent of flat Earth. It's because he scams people, like what just happened. What we're talking, he is a harmful person to have around. Like, that's what we've been trying to get him away from my cousin. My cousin's got suckered into his cult here, and like I've said, the fact that he's being taken advantage of by Nathan is a lot worse to me than just that he believes in flat Earth. Now,
wait, how did I scam someone? You said you started that off with I scammed someone. That's why you guys are all having the show.
That's
Like,
literally
can you guys go,
Nathan? Do the people who give you money know what a ridiculous markup you put on your stupid flyers? Like,
what kind of ridiculous markup
do I put on PDF and print their own flyers for like 2 cents a piece, right?
Yeah, you're right. Anyone could go print their own flyers. I send people the PDF all the time. I've sent it to hundreds of people all around the world. So what's your argument?
Then why do you charge people so much?
Well, because pay $7 to ship the product. And so to send 100 flyers costs $20 because I got to pay for the flyers. I got to drive to the post office. I got to mail the package. I got to write
it's your income.
Keep the business going too.
It's your income, right?
So no, bro, I make like $100 a month off flyers. I spend more than that like a week on beer. So what the hell are you talking about, dude?
That's not
it's just a thing I do to get the truth out. I don't do flyers to make money. It's just the thing I do to get the truth out. I probably give more flyers away than I make selling them.
So was Austin lying?
And then
so all right. So the flyers isn't the deal. The deal we're talking about today is that Austin is sitting there asking people for money to fix the RV, saying the $800 or so that they thought they had is no longer there. What happened?
Okay, so they need to fix the RV, and I'm no longer with them. So what, am I supposed to pay for it?
Why are you no longer with them on the tour?
We parted ways.
Was there
you parted ways with the money?
People
trouble in,
PayPal.
Trouble in paradise?
Guys, I parted ways with the money is what you're saying, right? That's what you're saying. I ran with the money, right?
Well, we don't know. We're asking for the details.
I'll tell you. Does Austin have his own PayPal and his own Cash App that people can donate?
Yeah, he went over all of it. Yeah, in his little.
Told people to donate to your PayPal for the tour.
So he was telling everyone to just send me money because he doesn't work anymore. He just doesn't make money. I was in charge of all the money. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it has to go. If you're doing like a tour, often it just kind of has one point of contact for the finances, I suppose.
No, wouldn't Austin get his own donations?
I don't know.
My own donations.
I don't know. Was he suggesting during his videos? I don't know because I can't watch it.
Oh, so you don't know?
No, okay, that's why I'm asked why you're here. I'm asking.
You did an entire stream titled Nathan Scams Austin, and you don't fucking know.
I don't think that's the name, but yeah, we don't know. No, we know
it's on the thumbnail.
We know what Austin.
On the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. So you lied on your thumbnail, and you don't know, and you don't even know. It's like the shape of the Earth. You're just lying, and you don't even know.
We do know
that's
though.
Cute.
I mean,
yeah. All right.
It cannot be
so you
flat.
want me to tell you what happened?
The geometry is simple.
Yeah,
you just don't understand. You don't understand.
Yeah, shut up long enough.
Yeah.
For me to tell you what happened. Okay. So I was getting tons of donations because I've been doing flat Earth for 5 years. I do get tons of donations, bro. And Austin got striked on YouTube, couldn't go live, and people donate when he's live. So he wasn't making any money. And then he thought all the money I got was half his, which was not the case because it was all mine. So I continued the tour without him. I went to Pensacola. I went to Panama City. And now I'm in New Orleans. I've made multiple videos. He's made Gamma Crybaby videos lying, saying I stole his money. So you guys were right earlier. I'll actually give you credit once in like 3 years. It was very Gamma of him to go on the internet crying, saying I stole his donation money and asking for more money. You're right. That was very Gamma. And I don't think the creator is going to bless him lying, saying I stole his money, because I just showed Jason and Rose on my Zelly account almost $500 that I sent to him. And half of it wasn't because I owed him any money. It was just because he was crying about being broke. And I said in the memo, Yah is good, because he is. The creator is good, and he does love us. And he gave us a perfect plane of existence to live on. No. And I got to constantly deal with trolls and people like you guys harassing me. I'm wondering why you aren't doing something better with your time.
Oh, good. I think this is a very good use of my time here.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, making thumbnails, lying to your audience is a very good use of your time. All right, great. Well, you guys should follow me instead of this guy, just so you know.
Nah.
No.
Nah, yeah. Nah.
So can I ask you this, though? Serious question, though, right?
Yeah, you guys are obviously winning, and I
want
don't know what's going on.
I want to just ask you questions so that we can clarify some stuff, right? Because I think it's only fair that you have your say on this, right? So are you saying that what you're doing right now, your continuation, that is the Clown World Tour, and what he's doing is not?
Well, he could do his own Clown World Tour. I don't care what he does. Bro.
Okay. So any money that came in before the separation, that was going towards the Clown World Tour, is that gone with you now because you're continuing your Clown World Tour?
Of course it's going. Any money people send me is going with me. And any money people send Austin is going with Austin. I didn't say, hey,
even
Austin,
if it was for the World Tour.
No, if people send me money for the tour, I kept it and used it for the
how
tour.
much of it was for Roxanne?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever got a donation from Roxanne.
Oh, for Roxanne. Just
who's Roxanne?
The globalist denier?
Okay, I've not gotten a donation from her or for her, and I don't know why anyone would donate to me for a lady in Europe.
Okay, just to be clear, in case Ranty got involved.
All right. Do you guys have any more questions? Just want to clear the air.
Irish? Seth?
Did you pay, so all the money that came in, so some came to you and some came to Seth, right? Sorry, to
Austin.
What's his name? Austin. So did you guys like just share the money and then decide what to spend it on, or was most of it coming to you and you were using your money to pay for the tour, or what?
Yeah, I was using most of my money to pay for the tour. And I was sending Austin money because he was complaining about being broke. And then he went on the internet and said, I stole all the money for the tour, which he quit. So, and I kept doing.
But he's in the RV, not you.
I stole the money for the tour I continued with when he doesn't have a tour and he's not doing it and doesn't have any money. All
but
right,
wait,
so is it solo? Are you solo now, or?
No, I got Gio with me, and I'm with Rose 777 and Jason Lindgren. He's on Crow 777 Radio. They got 180,000 subscribers on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell.
Yeah, you said that.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They've got a lot of subs, but not a lot of views, which is weird. But
oh, dude,
yeah, well, we're being censored. I don't know if you guys know this, but the president,
a religious claim.
Oh, me too.
YouTube went in front of Congress and said we're censoring people who are talking about certain subjects.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. Don't get me wrong. I had one of my videos taken down too.
Oh yeah, they have a website. They just post little trailers to their website, guys, to tell them they have a new episode. So yeah, they have a website. The 180,000 go to the website. Those are just trailers for the website. So it makes sense that they have a lot of views.
That makes sense.
No,
that's fair enough.
Videos.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair enough.
So, all right. So who is in the RV then? Are you in the RV? Know. Oh, you're not in the, okay.
I don't know.
So, but the tour, see, I watched a little bit. I saw the video of you surprising Austin that you and Austin are going to go on the tour in the RV, but he's not in the RV. What are you, did you pick up a vehicle, or you're with Rose?
No, I had my vehicle the whole time.
Oh,
and I had plenty of money to continue the tour.
So you were
without them. So I just
in the RV. I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a little more sense, I guess.
Yeah. So I didn't steal money from anyone because people send him money, bro, and people send me money. So how do I steal his money? That doesn't even make sense, guys. You got to
if people donated to you thinking it was going to the whole tour and not just you individually,
that would be the confusion.
Oh, okay. So well, the good news is the tour's still going on with me, not so much with him. I went to Panama City, check out that video. Went to Pensacola, definitely check out those two videos. and I'm in New Orleans. I'll have a new video up tomorrow. Please check out that video.
Well, wouldn't the tour kind of be more with like the group of people in the tour bus? Like I could go on a tour with 20 people and then go, right, screw you guys, and then go off and do my own thing and just claim that is now the tour to save face.
That would, yeah, I think that it's kind of like a river. When you go upstream on a river, whichever one's the biggest fork of the river is the river.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what tours have you been on?
I toured all over Europe with bands.
I don't know if that matters.
What were the names?
I'm not going to dox myself and my company.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it matters.
Europe.
Can anyone?
I toured all over Europe.
I don't think anybody needs to be on a tour to know how a tour works.
I've toured all over Europe doing security for bands.
Yeah, that's a good argument.
So all right,
I don't have to have any idea how to actually do it, but I'm going to tell you how to do it.
Well,
it's not really that complicated. A tour is a group of people, and you are not a group of people. You are a person. And so the question I have is so the owner of the RV and Austin and who else? Because I've seen a couple pictures around of a larger group of people. Is Trevor still kicking with them there?
I don't know, guys. Why don't you call Trevor?
Seth, do you know?
I haven't seen any updates from Trevor about that.
But he was in the RV for a while at least, right?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so Nathan, there must have been some sort of a falling out.
Oh wow, you guys just figure that out all by yourself?
No, I mean,
yeah.
It's
oh my God, you guys are super sharp, dude. You know what? I'm gonna subscribe. McToon, what's your channel?
Is his channel?
Yeah, you're on.
This guy just said there must have been a falling out. Yeah. Oh my God! So
that was an invitation.
That
was an invitation.
Do you see what I meant? Do you see what I meant earlier about flat earthers not getting sarcasm?
Yeah.
I think
we're more trying to
thank
ask
you for
what
proving
was the falling out, Nathan.
Did you?
I don't know. I was having a good time.
Did you disagree about whether or not there's a firmament?
No, we both think it's made of gold. That's why they put us in the Goldilocks zone. That's also the magnetic permeability would make sense with the quantum locking.
Why they put us in the Goldilocks zone?
It's funny when you talk like that, like you know what you're talking about.
It's made of gold.
Because of the magnetic permittivity. Oh my gosh.
Permeability.
The azimuthal equidistant map is not biblical. The biblical cosmology actually describes the sun coming out of its chamber in the east and going up and over from east to west, and then going back down.
Yeah, it goes through
west,
portals,
back into its chamber.
Portals under the earth or something.
Yeah, that is what both.
That's an Enoch.
Psalms has one talking about the sun coming out of its chamber and talks about going up and then going back down. When it's circling around the azimuthal equidistant map, that sun is not going up or down anywhere. It's just going in a circle. The Bible talks about the sun going up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the one thing, Nathan, about all of the ancient cosmologies that you talk about often, that they all thought that that the sun went into some tunnel under the ground because they had not traveled far. They didn't know.
I've never said that. That's a straw man argument. I've never said every ancient cosmology.
Oh no, we're saying
the sun went into a tunnel in the ground.
You've
never. The Bible says.
Hold on.
That's what you think the Bible says. You guys don't even believe the Bible, dude. So why would we listen to you guys about what the Bible says?
Dude, I know the Bible better than you do.
Nathan,
I'm sure you know the Bible better than me.
Oh, he definitely knows the Bible better than you do. Definitely.
All right. I just want to clear this up. Nathan,
how do you know something you don't even believe, dude? What are you talking about? Like, he doesn't even believe it's true.
You can know
how do you know something without believing?
I grew up.
Oh, you're telling me he knows God's word?
For a dad. I
know Harry Potter, but I don't believe it's true.
My entire childhood.
Wow. All right, we don't need to qualify.
That means you know more than me about scripture. You grew up with a dad as a pastor.
All right, here's the deal, Nathan. You have said in a debate with me that ancient cosmologies thought that the Earth was flat, and therefore you did bring up these ancient cosmologies that all thought that the sun went through tunnels in the ground because they didn't understand that during nighttime for them, it was daytime for somebody else. They had not traveled.
I've never said ancient cosmology said that the sun went through a tunnel in the ground. Can you give me a quote?
No.
Please?
You've said that ancient cultures thought that the earth was flat.
Yeah, and then you added something about the sun going into tunnels underground.
I didn't add that. That's what the ancient. That's what they believed. That's part of what they believed.
And who cares what people believe? Like you globe zealots, were about scientific observations. I know you guys want to interrupt me, but if you give me a second, I'll tell you about all the STDs.
Never happened from you, but okay.
Flat earthers have all the STDs: science, tests, and demonstrations. Globers just have HIV. They are highly indoctrinated with their vocabulary.
That's cute.
I know, it's super cute. You should stop interrupting me while I'm describing how you have HIV, a highly indoctrinated vocabulary, and I have
that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah,
like that. You just tried to make that fit with a word that starts with U.
He was trying hard.
Perfect sense.
That must have took a lot of brain power. Somebody else's, no doubt. But
in fact, Flat Earth has no predictive ability. That's a key thing that you don't even understand. For example, use your knowledge of Flat Earth to tell me what angle the sun will rise or set in Sydney tomorrow. Can you? No, you cannot. You cannot.
What was the question?
Talk to him.
Using knowledge of Flat Earth, what angle will the sun rise and set tomorrow in Sydney? See, the Flat Earth doesn't have any predictive ability.
Oh, hi, McToon. My name is Rose 777, and Nathan handed me the phone.
Yeah.
And
Did he tap out? Yeah.
Yeah, that question was too hard. Definitely sun angles prove the Earth's a globe.
Absolutely.
And we should not.
There you go. You got it right.
See, my understanding, McToon, is that on the Flat Earth model, the luminaries are a lot closer to the flat plane. And so that's why the perspective could be explained. But you're obviously, if the luminaries were at the distances that you described, then it wouldn't be possible.
But I tested the idea that the luminaries, as they say, could potentially be close, and they did not pass test. The hypothesis failed.
Oh, could you? So, well, I've never. Can you tell me about that? Because I'm definitely interested in those kinds of experiments.
So using whatever map you want, what angle will the sun rise tomorrow in Sydney, Australia?
But wait, what map did you use? Because I mean, I don't think that there is a flat Earth map.
Well, Nathan has himself said that the North Pole is in the middle, and the sun does circles around it. That right there, he described the azimuthal equidistant map. No, unless he has changed his mind since then. I have heard him say that himself on Trevor's video in the food line or whatever that Trevor was doing one time. So he has definitely said that, unless maybe he's changed his mind on that.
I don't know what his take on that. I'm relatively new.
So if the flat Earth doesn't have any predictive ability, it fails. It doesn't even get out of the it doesn't even start the race. There's no hypothesis to begin with for flat Earth.
McToon, I was wondering, could you recite the three-body equation for gravity?
Sorry, let's deflect if you want to admit that you have no model.
Oh, no, you were talking about predictability. You're talking about predictability, and you're claiming to have predictability. So
absolutely, I can tell you what angle the sun will rise in Sydney tomorrow morning.
Oh, excellent. So what about predictability of eclipses? Do you claim to have that?
Absolutely, yeah. The ELF 2000 model does that perfectly.
Great. So do you have a three-body equation for gravity?
Nah. Does that mean anything? Does that somehow disprove something? It does not. No, it does not.
Okay. So you just have a two-body equation for gravity. So you don't have a way to calculate all the planetary movements and their gravitational.
We absolutely do. But
McToon, back to your question about predictability, and I'll give it back to him.
Sure.
There are ancient devices that have been found that can predict what the luminaries will do. Maybe not the angular distance to the sun, but like when different events will occur. And that's something that I recently learned. I thought that it was only with modern technology, like eclipses.
Yeah, eclipses you can tell the day, but not
it's all happening on a clock. It's all happening.
But that doesn't.
On a
That's not predictability. I'm sorry. You can use the geocentric model, not geocentric, the heliocentric model, to predict the time and location of eclipses, not just the date. Saros cycles only gives you the date, not the time and location.
Okay.
So there is, in fact, if you look at every single description for how eclipses work or how the sun and moon work on flat Earth, eclipses don't work using those models. Not even close.
That's really interesting because I've seen other depictions, like for example, do you know about Russian Vids, that channel? I actually saw a video where he demonstrated how eclipses certain kinds of eclipses don't work on a globe, but they could only work on a flat Earth. So I find that all very
no,
very
he did not in fact do that. So you're probably thinking of Snellian eclipses, which are predicted on a globe and in fact would be necessary on a globe. If you did not see them on the globe, that would be a problem for the globe. People tend to not understand them and then think that their misunderstanding of it is a disproof of it. That's not actually it. But never have I seen anybody use any flat Earth model to show how an eclipse would be possible. Like, what is casting the shadow on the moon during a lunar eclipse?
Nodes.
Yeah, there's ancient.
There's nothing. I don't care. No. Nathan talks about science, so I don't care about ancient anything. I want to know what was tested, what was predicted, what was modeled, what was confirmed, what was, where was the science on explaining how a lunar eclipse can happen? It's not there.
Yeah, I think that all of these questions are very, very interesting, and I don't have the answers to them.
The thing is, it disproves the model.
Agree with you. Huh?
It disproves the flat Earth model. The sun could never set
just so you know,
if the Earth were flat.
Just so you know, we didn't claim to have a model. Do you want to know my arguments?
Yeah, then you lose. If you don't have a model, you don't even start.
Models are concepts. They're not observations. They're not STDs.
Your lack of understanding doesn't disprove it. Okay. So you don't have a model. You don't have a map. You can't explain anything. You don't even start the competition. You still
you're literally just repeating what Aaron Ross said.
Yeah. You're just sitting there
what Aaron Ross said. Everyone, go listen to my debate with Aaron Ross.
Because he's right.
Because he's right. It doesn't matter. He's right. You didn't even start.
Can I talk now, or have you done?
You have nothing. Okay, give me a prediction using flat Earth knowledge. Go ahead. Something.
All right.
Anything.
If you go out tomorrow and you look across a large body of water will not curve because of the properties of water. It's called. Oh, there you go, interrupting me. I know you got to interrupt me. Go ahead, McToon. When you're done interrupting me, let me know. I'll continue talking about fluid statics.
Well, but you're just making a claim and you've never actually measured it.
What are you talking about? I've been doing it for 5 years, bro. I
measurements,
the heliocentric
measurements
model
have
NASA,
measurements have.
What you've been doing is saying the Earth is flat. That's not.
Hey, when
you actually interrupted MC Toon, but okay, I'll let you know when I'm done interrupting you. You always use this claim of I've been testing it for 5 years. Yeah, what about all the people that have been testing it for decades who actually know what they're talking about? Just saying I've been testing it for 5 years is not. It doesn't give you that authority to just say I'm right and you're wrong.
Who's been testing it for decades?
PhD Tony.
Wait,
loads of people, literally thousands of scientists.
Saying loads of people isn't answering my question. I asked you very specifically who has been. No, give me a name, bro. You're talking about all these people
Tony.
Who have juice.
PhD Tony.
People who have juice and who have credibility. I debate land surveyors. They don't know how much Earth should curve. What are you talking about, dude? You're just going to generalize and say all land surveyors have juice? No, they don't. I debate them on my YouTube channel, and I make them look like retards.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Yeah.
So are you going to tell me who's...
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me who's been testing
George Biddle-Airy.
Who?
George Biddle-Airy, Alexander Ross Clark.
Wait.
Friedrich
George Biddle-Airy.
Wilhelm
Okay, George
Bessel.
Biddle-Airy. What's his YouTube channel?
Sir
Does he have a
George.
channel?
YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah, the
dude.
YouTube channel. That's what determines whether or not they're
dude.
legit. Is what
Okay,
their
how
YouTube
do I
channel
view their
looks like.
content?
I'm
How
not-
do I
I'm
view
not
their
done.
observations?
Content.
Sir, hold
Jesus
on. All
Christ.
right, Irish. Let me.
You
Sir,
said they've been
Sorry.
testing it for dozens of years. How do I view their
Centuries.
content?
Centuries.
These people are hundreds
Millennia.
of years old.
Shh. Sir George Everest.
Do you see how they spiraled? They can't even answer a simple question.
I just you asked. You asked.
You said
Can you
people
stop
have been testing
interrupting,
it for
please,
dozens of years.
Nathan?
Now
I
you're
said-
saying
Can you
that-
stop interrupting?
I said
Nathan, can you stop
centuries,
interrupting?
Nathan. Centuries.
Can you stop interrupting, Nathan?
Centuries. They don't have YouTube channels from centuries ago, Nathan. They publish
Oh, okay.
things the way they published things then, which
So
wasn't
you
on
believe things in a
YouTube.
book like the Mormons do. Wow, that's cool. Are you Mormon too?
What?
Yeah. So
Don't you follow a book as well?
actually,
No, bro.
Nathan,
I don't follow a book.
Nathan,
the book I,
Yes, you do.
The book I read
Scientists
says
don't-
test all things.
the
and hold fast
scientists
to that
don't
which is
publish
true.
things on YouTube. Scientists don't do that.
Oh, really?
Scientists
So
publish.
Yale and University and Harvard, they don't post anything on YouTube?
They
So,
do,
like,
but
so
they
there's
post.
no credible information
when-
on YouTube. What are
when-
you guys doing on YouTube?
Nathan, listen up. When they post
So
things,
real
when
scientists,
when
so
they
you guys are saying
share,
they're not real
straw man
When they
argument. That
share
is such a
evidence.
straw man argument.
That's not
They-
a straw man. You just said real
It-
scientists
there's-
don't post stuff on
it is
YouTube. So you
literally-
guys are
Yeah.
That's
real
not what I
scientists,
said.
right?
Hold on a
They don't
second. That's not.
publish
Hold on. Shh.
on
If you could
No, that
stop
is. Now you're backtracking.
interrupting me, please.
Now you're
Hey
backtracking.
Nathan, stop interrupting. When you're done interrupting, I'll talk. So just so you know, what was
I
actually
wasn't done
said is.
interrupting you, so you got to let me
Okay.
talk because you said when I'm done.
I'll just interrupt you
you'll
instead
talk. So
then.
that means
Okay.
that you gotta
So
let me
anyway,
finish interrupting you.
so what
Doesn't that
what
mean
was
you gotta
actually
finish-
said is
I gotta
that
finish
the
interrupting you.
method
You said
for producing.
when I'm finished interrupting you, you'll talk. So that means I'm going to continue interrupting you, and then you could talk.
Okay, and I'll
So what I
interrupt you
was
back.
saying is that you
Hey,
guys
guys,
are
I
on
gotta
YouTube,
go.
and you guys are on YouTube saying no real scientists post anything on YouTube.
No, I
So
said
basically what you're
scientists
That's
saying,
literally
don't
not what we said.
publish
What
their
you're
work
saying is
on
that
YouTube.
you're not real scientists.
Nathan.
No,
You
that's
guys
a
post
straw
stuff
man.
on
That's not
YouTube.
what
All
we're
right,
saying.
Irish,
And you
Irish,
know
let me-
that.
Oh,
You
it's
know
not
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, Irish.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get back
Nathan.
to work.
You don't work.
Take
What
care,
are you
bud.
talking about?
Tell your boss I said hi.
You don't work, Nathan.
Tell your poppy I said hi.
My poppy. My dad doesn't know you. You've never met my
Oh, your
dad.
boss, your daddy who writes your checks, tells you how much
All right,
you make,
well,
when
see
you
you
can go to
guys.
the
I gotta
bathroom, when you show.
Says the guy that literally begs on the internet.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. And then
All right, cool.
steals that
Dear.
money. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
sorry, I'm going to
Tell
mute.
poppy I said hi.
So, yeah, Nathan, scientists don't publish their work on YouTube. They have a mechanism that's been around for centuries that they use. But I don't know. Are you still there?
So, do you guys
There
post
we
stuff
go.
on YouTube? Yes. So you just said scientists don't post stuff on YouTube. So did you just admit you guys aren't real scientists?
I'm not a real scientist. No, I do
I
not have
never
any.
claimed to be a
Yeah,
scientist.
I don't have any publications. But
Can
okay.
I just want to clarify one thing that I'm sure is abundantly obvious to everybody that's watching this right now. What was said is not that scientists do not post things on YouTube. What was said is that is not the main mechanism for producing scientific works. Just because somebody does post something on the internet doesn't mean that is their scientific findings. So you're just straw manning what MC Toon said.
Yeah.
And you know you are. I mean, that's obvious to everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that.
nice.
Wow. Yeah,
So
let's get a little confirmation bias from the chat. Yeah, hey, if you guys agree with me, post 1. Cool story, but hey, if I could recap what actually happened, can I
will
do
allow
that
that.
without you guys?
no.
I will allow that.
No.
I will allow that.
All right.
Okay, great. So McToon said real scientists don't post their stuff on YouTube, and then
They
Irish
don't
Demon backtracked and
Publish.
said, "Oh, it's not." What? Why are you guys interrupting me? I thought you guys said you would let me have the floor.
Moderator.
Keep going. Keep going.
What was that, Jason?
They do peer-reviewed papers. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes, scientists do
Peer review.
peer-reviewed papers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, what about if the peer review system has been hijacked?
Well, I guess you
Prove
would
it.
then need to show the flaws in some particular paper. If
All right,
you,
great.
If you thought there was
Excellent,
an
I will.
error in it. Yeah.
Do you guys believe Earth has a Coriolis, or are you Coriolis deniers?
It certainly does. Yeah.
Oh,
Now-
Earth
now here's the
certainly
deal.
Has a Coriolis.
If you don't understand it, I'm just going to call you out and laugh at you. So
okay, great. Well, since I don't understand it, could you define what Coriolis is?
Coriolis is a force that happens with movement. Movement is required, which is typically the thing that's missed. Right?
Okay, so it's a force that happens with movement.
It's
Can
directly
you be more clear as how it relates to the Earth, please?
Yeah, it's directly related to the velocity of the object moving.
So the velocity of the object moving determines if the Earth has a Coriolis.
No, the force applied to the object is directly related to the speed that the object is moving.
Oh, got you. So do stationary objects above Earth have a Coriolis or
They
not?
do not. I just said that. Yeah, they don't because their velocity in relation to the surface of the Earth is 0.
So the Earth doesn't move under objects that are in the air and not moving.
They move together. Yes, they move together.
They move together, so they have no Coriolis.
That's right. Yes.
Wow. No Coriolis under helicopters.
That's right.
Drones.
That's right.
Balls you toss straight up in the air. But McToon will assert, guys, right, please don't interrupt me, that as soon as you throw the ball laterally to your friend, the Earth starts moving under the ball. But when you're just tossing the ball up in the air to yourself, the Earth doesn't move under the ball. Is that what you're saying, McToon? Did I get that right?
That's been measured, yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's been measured. Not by you, right? Because you're not a real scientist. You post stuff on YouTube.
Are you a real scientist, Nathan?
Of course, I have all the observations and STDs you guys don't have. You guys have HIV. It's a highly indoctrinated vocabulary.
Yeah, you don't
do some science tests and demonstrations.
You're not a scientist, but that's fine. All right, so we went over Coriolis, that it does not apply when the velocity is 0. So a helicopter, because conservation of momentum is a thing, doesn't just hover there and then the Earth move underneath it. So what's your question about Coriolis?
My question is, you said it doesn't move under stationary objects. So if you had a helicopter that was stationary, the Earth would not be moving under it. But then you assert that as the helicopter does start to move laterally, the Earth would start moving under it.
There you go. Good job. Yep.
That's honestly what you believe?
It's a force imparted on the helicopter as it moves.
Okay, great. So airplanes are obviously traveling 500 miles an hour. Why don't we have drastic differences in journey times when airplanes are traveling east as opposed to when they're traveling
west? Conservation of momentum is something apparently
now you're back to conservation of momentum. That was your argument when things were stationary above the Earth. That was your argument when the helicopter was stationary.
Yes.
Now it's your argument for airplanes too?
Absolutely. Your lack of understanding is not a debunk of science.
Even I
it's not my lack of understanding. You're contradicting yourself. I asked why Earth doesn't rotate under objects. Can I finish? Can I finish?
Your inability to grasp science is not an argument against it.
Can I finish now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I asked you why Earth doesn't move under objects that are stationary, and you said conservation of momentum. And then I asked you why Earth doesn't move under objects that are moving, and you said conservation of momentum.
No, I said
so you have no Coriolis.
No,
you are a Coriolis denier. You just denied Coriolis for your entire audience.
Why are you straw manning me here, Nathan? That's
no, it was your words. I
just
used your
words. I'll clarify. Okay. East and west, conservation of momentum. But while it's traveling east or west, there is a deflection due to Coriolis. It's very small, and because an airplane has, control surfaces and it can change its direction, the Coriolis is affecting it, but it's small and the plane can adjust for it. There you go.
So now there's no Coriolis conservation of momentum under stationary object, but then now you're going to say there's no Coriolis under objects moving east to west.
I said there is Coriolis. So don't strawman me again. I said there is Coriolis on things that are moving east and west. And north and south.
What about things moving north and south?
Absolutely.
Okay, so anything moving has a Coriolis. Why doesn't it affect airplanes?
It does.
Well, you just said it was conservation of momentum, and it didn't.
Because here's the thing, Nathan. It seems that you think Coriolis is just east-west somehow, and it's 500 miles an hour. That's not Coriolis. That is just a misunderstanding of conservation of momentum. Coriolis is a clockwise or anti-clockwise, depending on northern or southern hemisphere. It's a force imparted on all moving objects, directly proportional to their velocity.
Okay, well, airplanes are going 500 miles an hour. Why don't we
Yes.
have drastic differences in journey times when traveling east as opposed to when traveling west?
That is not a Coriolis question. So the Coriolis, when traveling east or west, would give it a slight deflection.
So yeah, his question is more about the conservation of momentum in that respect.
So if
you're going along on a truck, right, on a platform at 20 miles an hour, and you run off the back of the truck at 20 miles an hour, you zero out that speed. So what happens once you come off the end of the truck? You stop dead, right? Is that right or wrong?
All right. Well, you guys, it's been a pleasure, dude.
Wow. That went over his head.
Right. Wow.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Right over his head.
Did I break you again? I mean, if an idiot like me can break you that easily, damn.
You know, I had other things to do.
Tap out, man. Tap out. That's all. That's okay, Nathan. Just tap out.
Hey, I'll take the win. That's all good for me, man.
Send Rose.
You guys invited me on here to ask questions.
Send Rose back in. She was much more cordial.
She was way.
Yeah, Rose is awesome. Subscribe to Crow 777 on YouTube. 185,000 subscribers.
Yeah, you said that already. You said that already.
You may.
I know. I'm repeating myself just to make sure you guys get it.
I noticed.
Sometimes.
Move along.
Okay.
People who are dumb, deaf, and blind, you got to repeat yourself over
Move
and
on.
over and over
Move
again.
on. Take off. There you go. Woo.
There he goes.
What a turd. What a turd.
I can't believe I broke him with such a simple question. I just watched a video the other day of a guy running off the back of a trailer. It was really interesting. And, you know, you'd expect that he would fall backwards and roll with the momentum of the vehicle. But because he matched its speed, he just zeroed out. And actually, you might have seen this before. It's the guy, he drives along and shoots a Nerf gun.
Oh, yeah. I've seen
forward,
things,
and it just drops. And it's like that answers that question. So he just gets confused. Coriolis still confuses the shit out of me. I have a basic understanding of it, but he's talking about the conservation of momentum.
Yeah, he thinks Coriolis is hovering and instantly losing your momentum because of the hover.
Yeah.
And then the earth rotates underneath you like that. That's not Coriolis. Coriolis is a deflection. It is the conservation of momentum. But all right. That's okay.
That was fun.
That was fun. That went way longer than I thought it was gonna, but it was great. So let's see, to review. It seems that Austin thought that the money sent to Nathan was for the tour.
So yeah, the impression I got was, so all right, let's say you and I and Seth and a few other people do a tour. You advertise on your channel, I advertise on mine. Send us money for our tour to keep the tour going. People send me $200. They send you $200. They send Seth $200. That's $600 for the tour.
Yeah.
Then I decide to bunk out and then go, well, screw you guys. All the money came to me, so I'm taking the money. And then all you have to do to save face is say, well, they're not the tour anymore. I'm the tour. So you're still giving the tour the money. I am the tour, the one-man tour.
Oh,
it's called being itinerant is what it is.
He tried to you don't have oh my gosh. He tried to say that because we had not been on tour before, which of course you have, but because
I have, a few times.
I haven't. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to have gone on tour to know
not like
how a tour works.
He was just trying to use it as a way to be. He always talks about the argument from authority, and that's what he's trying to do. I have been on tour. I was on tour with a security company for a long time. We used to tour all over Ireland, the UK, and Europe with some of the biggest bands in the world. Obviously, I'm not going to say who I worked for because I've had death threats. I've had horrific shit sent to me.
As if that would have somehow then he'd be like, oh, you're right. You know how to tour.
Then the whole thing that he was talking about with when you said, you know, scientists don't publish their works on YouTube. He's like, oh, so you're saying scientists don't post on YouTube? No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying that's not where they publish their works.
Yeah.
Just because the scientist, it's so funny though when he asks for names.
This is
asks for names.
This is how scientists publish their work. It goes through peer review. YouTube doesn't have peer review. You just post it and it's there. Peer review is somebody's like, I think that there's an error here. There's something else here, and you know, if I can tear somebody else down, that's bonus street cred for me. Scientists.
There you go.
So if somebody, Vera Rubin, this is Vera Rubin's main work on galactic rotation. She had to go up against a whole bunch of people that had things that didn't work with this.
Didn't fit with that. Yeah.
But by getting this through how it did, she basically stole other street cred.
Yeah. There you go. It's a brutal world. Like, people don't realize.
Peer review sucks. It's not, oh, hey, everybody, good job. No.
It's trying to tear each other down a lot.
There can be errors. He's right. There can be errors. It could be co-opted.
Of course. Absolutely.
And here's how you identify that. Go find the errors.
Exactly.
Point out the error. You do and it happens. There are things that get through peer review and then later get, removed because it was crap. Like Andrew Wakefield's garbage on vaccines and his lies on that. So, all right, well, we better get moving here.
Yeah, I got to go pick up the boss.
Apparently he thinks that we have a boss.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'm not really sure who Papa is. I don't know if that's his pimp or what. But
I don't know. Yeah. My dad is in Arizona. Hi, Dad. So I hate us.
I work for myself, so I'm like, okay, I'll make sure to tell me whatever it is that you wanted me to tell me. It was really funny, actually. Just one other thing I wanted to point out when he's like, "You guys just read stuff in a book. You like the Bible?" Like, I mean, it's the projection is insane. It's hilarious.
He thinks people from a century ago published on YouTube. So
yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you very much. Send this around. I'm sure Nathan and Austin will love it. They'll.
Check out. I'm gonna probably take some clips from this later and put together something because there's some gold on there. I'm sorry I broke him so early. Look. I'll admit it. I'll freely admit it. I do like to poke. I would say poke the bear, but I mean, Anyway, I do like to poke a little bit and wind people up. I didn't think that I'd make him go bitch made so quick. Three times now.
There's a couple super chats came. I need to read those. So, all right.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Don't interrupt me while I do. I won't have too many open windows here. There it be. Okay.
Tabs.
Let's see. Bowhammer. Nathan's back. Hi, Nathan. You're back.
Hey.
Fohammer suggested your tattoo go on your unspeakables. Yeah,
not enough ink in the world.
Yep. General E Shady says Nathan sucks more than a $2 pro at Sturgis.
Oh shit.
Oh,
that's brutal.
General, dude. Oh. And woman, General E Shady. It's a tough crowd here, Nathan. He says, woman, Nathan lies, run away. He's a liar. 2-inch dong. Dang. Indie Tiger says, I've measured the rise and fall of the sun with the sextant to determine the local apparent noon while in the Navy. Over a few minutes, the sun is not a stationary height above the earth. Yep. Stringer News 1. Says Nathan's feeling insecure without a SpongeBob doll and tack hammer. He needs a safe space. You could go get that, Nathan. You have it with you? JF Gamby says, hi from Paris, France, MC Tune. Show him the EQ mount video from Red's Rhetoric. I'd like to hear how God fixes this one. Demon Pratt is a prick.
Yes, bonjour, and you're absolutely right. He is.
Oh yeah, I can't believe his video is still up. That's sick.
Yeah, I can't believe it either, man. It's crazy.
And then from Tommy Grunwald says, large bodies of water don't curve. Rory and me. So yes, got photographs of curving water with controls so that it's not due to any imparting
aberrations and stuff.
Well, any curve due to the lens. So
yeah.
All right, Nathan, you came back for a reason. What's up? I was about to shut it down.
Did I bait you back?
I was just listening.
Oh, but
okay.
If you're just listening, I mean, you could have done it on YouTube, I guess. I don't know, but
yeah, I could have. But I had a Zoom link in my email, and I was less clicks, and then I have to type anything, and it was super easy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm doing a clown world tour all around the U.S. So anytime I could save
But you're still in the
time.
chat though, so you obviously still have it open, right?
When am I in the chat, bro? When's the last time I said something? I guarantee I.
Well, I literally just tagged you. I literally just tagged you, so it's obviously still
Yeah,
open.
but you tagging me doesn't mean I'm in the fucking chat, retard.
Oh,
it does, but okay.
No, it doesn't. It means you
It
tagged
does.
me.
No, it means
I'm
you're
not in
there.
the
So
chat.
if I type at B, yeah, everybody try it. Type at B and B the change comes up. So
anyway,
I was there
is that your
earlier.
channel?
means I
Is that your
commented
channel,
earlier.
or is that your channel, or is it that other guy's channel? Serious question. I'm not being nasty.
We share it.
Oh, okay. Well, that answers that. Thank you.
Yeah, because I had my other one with 16,500 subscribers deleted by YouTube
And no
because
views.
they are censoring the truth, and they're censoring the truth, and they're promoting channels like these guys who talk about me.
Oh,
so
mine does not
you
get
can go
promoted. I
follow
wish
me
it did.
directly. Why go through the middleman?
Nathan,
just go follow me directly.
just to be clear, Nathan, I don't know if I've ever covered. Maybe once, yeah, maybe once only is what I've covered of you. So
I have.
Irish certainly has, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Irish certainly has. Oh yeah, maybe I wasn't talking to you then, McToon. All right, just shut your big fat stupid mouth then. All right, cool.
Yeah, these guys. That's plural. So,
yeah, it means more than one.
Oh, so you do talk about me.
These nuts.
I do talk about Nathan. I just don't talk about him as much as Irish Demon. Oh, okay. You're the one who fucking tagged me on Facebook tonight. You
Man,
did
so-
tag me, which is why
so
I'm
tough,
here.
man.
So
Tough, man.
yeah, I know. So even though you don't talk about me, you talk about me. You know you talk about me. You love me. You're obsessed with me. And you know what, McToon? I never talk about you. I never tag you. I don't give a fuck about you. I think you're a dork.
Man.
Wow, tough crowd.
And the Christianese comes out.
What you think
No,
about
I'm
me?
being
I want to
honest.
know what you
I'm
think
just
about
being
me now.
honest.
You're giving it to him. You're giving it to him. What about me? How much do you love
give,
me?
give
Seriously.
Irish some love.
What about love thy neighbor and all that stuff? Turn the other cheek and all that shit.
Nothing? Yeah.
What would, serious question. What would Jesus think if he was sat right next to you, as I'm sure you believe he is? What would he think about how you speak to people?
Nothing?
I think Jesus just hit the mute button.
The
It's like,
silence.
Don't tell him.
Silence speaks volumes,
Deafening.
Nathan. The
It
silence
does.
speaks volumes. You know, Nathan, your actions are what we look at.
Yes.
Your actions, not your words. And I'm with Irish there on your actions. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go. I think the cat got his tongue. So
chopped off by Jesus, it looks like.
No, I'll go live. I'll do a Q&A on my channel. If anyone wants to roll over to my channel, I'll be live in a few minutes. See you guys there. Peace out. Have a good night.
See you there.
Be the change you
Send
want
me
to
a
see on
link.
Flat Earth.
yeah, whatever.
Sharing is caring. And you can lead a globe earth or flat water. You cannot make them think critically about the shape of the earth. The truth is incontrovertible.
The
Malice
earth
will
could
attack
never
it.
be
Ignorance
flat
will try and deride
because
it.
the sun
But
would
in
never
the end,
set, Nathan.
There it is.
The sun
Yep,
could
it's all
never
perspective.
set.
There it is.
I've got videos how the sun
I can
sets on flat
calculate
Earth.
perspective.
You can demonstrate it with a
You
candle.
can't.
It's very easy.
You cannot
I have
calculate
videos.
perspective.
I'll upload it on my
So,
YouTube in the next 10
Hey,
minutes.
Nathan,
I have
love
a
thy
video
neighbor.
Yeah.
Love thy
on a
Yeah,
neighbor.
could you
I'm
explain?
gonna
Could you
upload
explain
in
the
your
next
treatment?
10 minutes.
Can you explain your
on my
treatment to
YouTube
people? Can you
that
explain your
explains
treatment?
Love
how
thy
the sun
neighbor.
sets
No.
on a flat Earth. I'm
All
gonna
right.
upload in the next 10
Yeah,
minutes. How the sun
it
sets
doesn't
on
have
flat Earth. On my YouTube.
predictability. It's just
On Be the
vague
Change.
concepts.
All right, great.
That's all it is.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah.
You don't have a 3-body equation for
Yeah.
gravity. You have
Oh,
no-
sorry. You
Love
don't
thy
understand
neighbor.
things. Yeah. We know you don't understand things. That doesn't make it. That doesn't make it flat.
NASA
Yeah.
admits they use a Soros cycle to predict eclipses, bro. What are you talking about?
No, that's just the name that they give it, dude. You didn't even
No,
read.
it's the Soros
You didn't even.
cycle.
You didn't even read the ELP description, did you? The
Oh, okay,
documentation.
so
you
are
didn't.
you gonna say
You didn't.
you're gonna admit that they use the Soros cycle?
They name the cycles in their mathematical model. Soros.
So they use the Soros
Yeah.
cycle
But-
to predict
but-
eclipses.
That gives them the day, and then they do a lot of other things to get the specific time and location. Which
So
there's
they
nothing
use
for
the
flat Earth.
Soros cycle to predict
Sure,
eclipses.
sure,
Do you know where the Soros cycle came from?
Yeah, just by counting the days. Yeah.
Oh, counting the days.
But it doesn't get you there, Nathan. It only
Oh,
gets
really?
you
How long has the Soros
day.
cycle been around?
It only
When did
gets
we
you
get the Soros cycle?
Nathan.
Do you know
it
when they got
only-
the Soros cycle?
Nathan, It's a straw man. It only gets you the day. It doesn't get you the time
bro,
and location.
You're saying we have no predictability.
Yes, you do not have predictability. You cannot tell the time and location.
Tell me how it's a straw man.
Time and location, please, for the sun, for the
Tell me
eclipse.
how it's a straw man.
Because you're trying to distract us, trying to say that because the Sorrow cycle is used, therefore flat Earth idea works. It doesn't, because the flat Earth cannot predict the specific time and location.
Yeah, that's what the Sorrow cycles is
no, it's the day. It's the day only. The day only.
That's the time, retard.
No, the specific time.
Oh, okay. So the Sorrow cycle predicts the day. So it does have predictability.
And
NASA uses it, right?
But that's not actually using the flat Earth model. It's just
an observation.
The numbers. Yeah, it's just the numbers.
It's just the numbers.
18 days here, this many days here, none of it is based on geometry.
That's from a flat Earth model, bro.
None of
it cycles from the flat Earth.
It's actually not based on geometry at all.
Isn't the Sorrow cycle from like Edmund Halley from like the 16th century or something?
I think it's older than that, but I don't know.
Older than that. Way older than that, guys. They predicted this stuff. The Egyptians, the Celts, the Phoenicians. Hey, shut up.
But not the location. No. Tell me how you predict the location.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Okay? The Phoenicians, the Celts, the Mayans.
Piss off.
How would Jesus feel about the way you talk?
All right, get out of here. You're a douche. So here we go. Remove. There we go. So, all right. I was trying to wrap up. He thinks the Sorrow cycle comes from flat Earth. It does not.
It does not.
He thinks that predicting the day is predicting the time. No, the specific time. Like if you stand
to the second.
If you stand at this location on the Earth,
and look in a certain direction.
Yeah, the eclipse will begin. It will be it'll reach total at this time. It'll end at this time. Sorrow cycles doesn't. It'll just says this is the day. That's it. So, all right, I gotta finish this. That's enough. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks a lot.
Take care, guys.
Hey, you know what? I forgot to read super chats. I don't want to do that to you guys. Nathan got me distracted. He's good at that. That's his specialty. Faux Hammer. There's only 3 of them. Faux Hammer says the swordsmen are here to touch sword tips and cross streams, but we ran out of streams. Global Run Preacher's Son, rocket launch behavior explained. What?
Oh, I think he's talking about the ballistic elements of rocket launches.
No, it was
when we were talking about Coriolis.
No, Preacher's Son, because Seth said he's a preacher's son. But maybe she was thinking that.
That Nathan was the preacher's son.
Nathan was the preacher's son, which he's as far as I know, he's not. Sean Hawkins then says, "Tell Nathan thanks for the free rent in his head. I loved the shout out at the Flat Earth Global Convention."
Awesome.
There you go. Yeah, it's 2 a.m.
All right.
All right. I'm not gonna actually play the outro. I'm just gonna go to a flat static screen and then end it. So all right, there you go. Thanks everybody. Bye.